All right. I'm back. We're doing weather tonight. What is it? Yeah, today's the 26th, so looks like we do have two really interesting points of velocity right now, which really seems really. Switch my feed to top live chat. Let's look at our correlation coefficient. Really nothing right now on. It's like they just extended that. It's as radar indicated tornado warning. Very, very interesting radar for tonight. Looks like the other storm is trying to recycle. Looks like they just extended this tornado warning for the storm down here near Mount Ayr. Like we got Elston, Grand River. Storm will it's moving. I gotta see where this storm's moving at. 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. We're gonna see when the storm's gonna be nextly impacted. Going to be nextly for impacted for these towns. The storm's trying to recycle. It's going to put down another one pretty soon. Getting really tight. Looks like this one is on the ground again. You can see that debris signature, which is right here. Could probably extrude it. There we go. It's on the ground right now doing damage. Yeah, they just moved it to observed. I'm gonna open up mirror mode. I usually call it dice mode, but you know what they say. There we go. So this thing is rain wrapped. There we go. There's a good representation of the storm. Pretty good debris signature. It is starting to let up a little bit, but that doesn't mean it's not over yet. Pretty insane when you have two tornadoes like almost right by side going the same path. Another radar tower nearby. The only two storms that are doing damage right now. I mean, this one does have 100%. There's a word that I'm looking for, and I just don't know. Oh, humidity, 100% humidity, 57 over 57. And same as Webster City, it's 54 over 54. It's 100% humidity. And that's what these storms thrive on. Gotta get something up. I'm gonna pull up this guy's stream on my other end. I can't show it here because of copyright. I just closed out my tab. Dang it. Thank you, Radar Omega. We're gonna have to cut out this whole section. This whole section is copyright. Really? There we go. Oh, we actually might get another one. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. Yeah, this one is getting ready to put down a tornado any moment now. We got that really nice hook. There's that hook. It's like it's gonna put something down here. This is in Iowa. It's in Patterson, Iowa. It's getting ready to put down a tornado. Nothing on that correlation coefficient yet. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people reporting for today. I know there was a tornado emergency warned storm. I was unfortunately at work at the time. I couldn't do any reporting at that time. But there was a big, massive velocity signature on that storm. In the next couple, maybe 5-6 minutes or sooner, we're going to see what the storm's going to do. Looks like they just issued another tornado warning. Or is it East Peru Is it Tororo? Lorimore? Probably pronounced most of these towns wrong. Then Patterson. The humidity is like almost 100% for these areas. That's why they're getting so many of these storms today. Not that impressive velocity signature. Could change. Oops, my bad. This thing does look like it's dissipating. I mean, we do have another area down here that I gotta move this thing. Hold up, we gotta move a little bit. So our areas of concern are right there. We have another one right here, and another area right there. Those are our concerned areas right now for the velocity. It's going to be the next maybe a couple minutes or so. We're going to see what this thing wants to do. It's probably going to expire in a little while. These storms are moving so fast. I'm gonna move this way so it looks like I'm looking at the camera right here. I have like my radar off that way. I'm looking at my current laptop right here, right in front of me. Looks like it's going to try to. There's some words I'm trying to look for. I can't think of right now. It's probably going to try to recycle. So, you got 65 over 60, 65 degrees, and then 60 degrees dew point. There's just tornado warnings everywhere in this region. You got a good one down here. Sorry about that. It's been a long day today at work. How's Salisbury, Missouri? Hold up. I gotta look at. Yeah, we'll go take a look down there. So I'd say it's a little bit north of Jefferson City. So right now it's fine. There's going to be a couple of cells that are going to be coming down here in a little while, give or take. So we do have these cells that are coming. There's just going to be normal storms like thunder and lightning. They're not going to be. I don't see any. Well, we have 100% humidity right here. We have 100% humidity in Mexico. There might be something severe, but it could be, and we're going to see what these storms are going to be doing. I think it's going to be a wind event. We got some wind, rain, maybe a little bit of hail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recycle back down there. I'm going to look at these storms up here near Des Moines and then recycle down here to Missouri. There we go. I cannot laugh at that. I have to laugh at that name. I'm sorry. I mean, my sense of humor is dark. You're in Waukee, is it? Or Bendel, Windsor Heights, Des Moines, West Des Moines, and then Cumming. Get the shelter. There's looks to be like a tornado on the ground right now. What a fast. Looks like this one's is getting ready to put down another one. They got really nice hooks right here. More. Oh crap, there's a spider on my wall. I'm just gonna have to leave it. Where's that spider go? This is not going to be good. This will not be good at all. You can see all those tiny little streets and roads. Well, that's all residents. Wow, there it is, right there. Right now, it's crossing 105th Street. Wow. Here we go. There's our tornado on the ground. There we go. It's observed. The observed tornado on the ground right now. That thing is just getting massive. going to split screen it. So we can do velocity and correlation coefficient. Hey, you got the correct inflow. You got everything you need for this tornado to thrive. Wow. I'm going to stop the motion. We're just going to keep it like this. So it's a massive debris ball right there. This thing is rain wrapped, so it's impossible to see. Wow. I'm gonna look for any. Yeah, this is a whole residential area that it's slamming right now. So the Green Barrier Estate, it's being slammed by this tornado on the ground. We're going to see a whole bunch of debris shortly. This thing, I'm going to have to predict that this thing's going to keep on moving. It's almost at 100%. So I don't see any reason why this thing should stop. And it just got big. Wow. So I'm going to zoom in. So all these little dots right here are houses. So this tornado is it's going to keep on moving. I can replay it again. There it is. Looks like velocity is showing a weaker circulation. I mean, if there's anyone in this area, they should highly take shelter now. Oh, what's up, Nugget? It's good to have you back. Welcome back. Right now, we're just looking at a confirmed tornado going through Iowa, in West Des Moines, Iowa. It's ripping up some neighborhoods right now. It's really bad. So it's just so it's southeast, no, southwest west of West Des Moines. This thing is also showing yeah, I mean, it will be weaker. I don't a mirror mode. For Indiana, I mean, this thing is just so far away. Let's draw a line. Say the storms they start right here. This thing is like so far away. It's at 378 miles or within those range. For tomorrow's a different day where a severe outlook for day 2 is set for some storms for Indiana. But in reality, it's this whole same area that's at risk for tornadoes again. This whole area just doesn't move. It's the same area that's at risk. So you have some stuff in Wisconsin, Illinois. You have a couple rumbles of thunder for Indiana. And our day 3 is basically, I think something's glitched because I don't think something's not right. Something's glitched. I mean, this can't be right. Yeah, it's basically this whole area of Tornado Alley. That's what's at risk. Sorry about the lag, everyone. Looks like this thing is still, or at least could be still on the ground right now, going to be crossing the highway pretty soon. This thing's going to have a lot of debris. Because if you look at all those little lines right there, each one of those lines could hold up maybe at least 6 houses. And, there's over 100 of those lines. And there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be at risk. We're starting to see our debris getting lifted up into the air. This is just a really terrible situation. Yes. Well, right now, it looks like the tornado has uplifted. Looks like it's no longer on the ground. Here, I'll be right back. Looks like it is uplifting. It's always a good sign. Yeah, there's no velocity signature anymore. We are going to be in a radar hole pretty soon. Or actually not radar corruption, because we're so close to the tower. I gotta search something up. Hold up. Looks like that thing has uplifted around. It's no longer going to be on the ground for right now. The green or red stuff is our velocity. This is where we look for tornadoes. All this clumped up stuff is the air that's like possible for tornadoes like this stuff, right? When we see a tight circulation, looks like they have just extended this tornado warning. You can see this little hook that's starting to form on Highway 35. And then we're just going to go to Highway 69. Pretty high dew point. This might just be a straight line windstorm for up here in Des Moines, Iowa. I gotta see if I can hear any music in the background. So if I can, I'm gonna have to mute all this whole section. I gotta see if I can hear any music in the background. So if I can, I'm gonna have to mute all this whole section. I gotta see if I can hear any music in the background. Well, that's gonna keep a infinite echo if I keep that on. I can't hear anything, so that's good. Because you know how YouTube is. If you play songs and you don't give them credit, they're gonna, copyright strike your channel, and you can only get 3 copyright strikes, and then your channel gets deleted. Yeah, and they don't like swearing either, so I can't swear during these streams. I used to watch a lot of Try Not to Laugh YouTube, a lot of channels on YouTube, but unfortunately they're all gone now because their channels got deleted by YouTube. YouTube has really changed. Like stuff from like the early, was it 2008, 2009 through all the way through up till like 11 and 12 have really changed. Like old YouTube was really the jam back then because you could post whatever you wanted to post. No, I mean the channels that got deleted had to be like maybe a year or so ago. We're gonna see where this one goes. Looks like this thing is starting to have a hook. Yeah. We're going to see where this hook goes, or the storm goes. We're going to see. Because if the storm gets its act together, it could put down a pretty good tornado. Another one. Yep. Just got issued for Des Moines. There it is. Yeah, the storm's ready to put down another one. If there's anyone in this area, just get the shelter. There's no need for anyone to get hurt here. This might be a bad thing to say, but I'd rather have this thing put it down over here. There's no need to put it down in here because you got a whole bunch of houses in here. There's nothing on correlation coefficient, so that's a good sign. And you do have that hook that's in the storm right now. So we're going to see where this thing's going to put it. We have another spot. And then we know we still have that spot down there that is concerning. Well, this is like 3-minute old data. So we are trying to see what the next update's going to look like. All right, so that is a really concerning. It's a really tight area. Tight area of circulation. Yeah, especially when they're rain wrapped, even worse. So rain wrap means that you cannot see it at all. It just wrapped in rain. So it looks like we are starting to see our first areas of debris right here. It should be more of a broad area in a couple of scans. The next couple of minutes for the scan. So it looked like it surpassed. It did not hit this area of houses, which is really good. What I can't say is for these areas right here. It's probably going to slam into this area if it touches down on the ground. Industrial area. We're going to wait for the next couple of scans. This is 3 minutes old. There it is. So there's our area of debris. This thing is on the ground right now. So it's gonna, well, it's gonna hit the mobile home park, and then it's gonna go disturb the cemetery. It's one thing you don't ever do. And then it's gonna go, yeah. You gotta think about how many people are affected right here. I know my circle is kind of bad. It's right by the church too, so that's never. So you got the mobile home park right here that's going to be affected. There's our debris right there for our velocity. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case for if you do live in a mobile home. I mean, here's the thing. I know some people like to carry helmets with them. And when you're in a take shelter for a tornado, which is very smart to do, wear a helmet. This is old data. I would say if there's ever a big massive tornado or there's a big storm coming towards you, I would try to get out of that area. I know most people try to say stay where you are. Just try to get out of that area if you can. So Nugget, if there's like ever a big storm coming, try to get out of that area. What a massive tornado. Yeah, I mean that'd be the best case scenario to have as a backup plan. It's always good to have that. Wow, look at all those houses. This is a really unfortunate situation that's unfolding right now. Because you have all this tornado just hit this big residential area. So the storm will probably be on the news tomorrow. That's just terrible. This is really a terrible situation that's happening or unfolding. There's that hook. You can tell that the debris is really bad too. So whenever you see this big purple stuff right here, that's all. We can actually do a. We're going to extrude this. We're going to look at radar this way. Now it's going to be a little hard to see, but that tornado warning is somewhere in here. So most of the debris is up in here. And the storm's going to keep on moving that. This is about 4-minute old data. I hope this thing has moved on by now. It probably has from this area, but it's just a really unfortunate situation that's happening right now. This thing has moved on. Looks like it's not in a residential area, so that's a plus right there. You are starting to see this debris that is starting to form. That's all debris from that tornado that just hit Pleasant Hill. We just got our tornado report. So there were power flashes reported near the Pleasant Hill. TDS also noted. So this is a PDS tornado warning. It's a potential dangerous storm. Potentially dangerous tornado. Yes, and then the debris has to fall down somewhere, so it's going to go rain it on a different city. So it's gonna is it Altoona? So all this debris that got picked up from Pleasant Hill is going to go rain on Altoona. So pieces of Pleasant City is raining on Altoona right now. Velocity is still showing a pretty good rotation area, which is right here, which makes sense. Wow. Wow, that is still a pretty good tornado. And it's very terrible that it's happening. So this tornado just came from Pleasant Hill. So terrible. This tornado is still on the ground. Any houses or any residential? Yeah, so we're in a residential area right now. This tornado is passing through Northeast 27th Avenue. It is taking all these houses, these businesses, and it's going to lift it up into the air. You can already see the debris right here. Here's all the debris from that storm. It's lifting it up in the air and raining it down on. Is it the Bondurant? Soon we'll be raining it down on Mitchellville. We're gonna do a playback of the storm. So when it started. So it's still currently on the ground. It's this big area. It's a terrible situation when this thing hits the city or anywhere. Yeah, potentially a flying banana or anything, because that's partially a debris. Let's say you had a food area in your house, or say fruit, like a fruit bowl, and there was a whole bunch of bananas in there. Now that tornado doesn't care what it takes. It will just take anything and it will rain anything back down. Or it's waiting for the next scan. I wonder if they'll tornado emergency this storm. I don't think they will, but it could be a possibility. Because that's a very big hole right there. Let me check. This is not by. No, this is not by. Actually, I could be wrong. Trying to look on a map. Yeah, give me one moment. This is. No, this is not. It's near, but it's north. Is it northwest? Looks like this thing is subsiding. This is the remnants. Debris of the tornado. Looks like it has subsided at the moment. Looks like we have a new tornado on the ground right now. Just like that, just fast, just like that. So this thing is heading towards Mitchellville at the moment. I'm going to throw this in a dual mode. So I want to look at our velocity signatures. But it might lag my screen out. This could be the debris from that tornado. I'm going to see if there's any damage reports for Pleasant Hill, Iowa. It's like a tornado warning was just issued for Monroe and then Pleasantville down here. Is it? Pleasant Hill and Pleasantville. Wow. That is amazing right there. Pleasant Hill and Pleasantville. Yeah, 3 tornado warnings now. But just radar indicated that was an observed tornado. So this observed tornado is done. But look at all this debris. That's all tornado debris right there. So that could be the tornado that hit Pleasant Hill. It could still be in the air right now, just little bits of pieces of wood, trees, anything. Yeah. I'm going to see if there's any damage reports, and then if I can, I'm just going to show them on stream here, because why not? I'll take the chance of getting copyrighted. I'm going to look in the next half hour because people are still accessing the situation at the moment. Still got this storm right here, which I'm 100% sure it's going to go. This one will be rain wrapped. Well, I'm probably going to be live for the next 2 hours. I will be live tomorrow at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern time when I get home from work. I want to see if there is correlation coefficient thing on a. This tornado warning is going to expire. There's no need for it to be there anymore. The main focus is this tornado near Pleasantville. The problem is that these storms could still put down tornadoes because when you have a 30, I don't know, 32 degrees over 32, I think I meant to say like maybe 65 over 65, but unfortunately, it's still showing 100% humidity. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a glitch. I don't think it really is. So the red part is the Fahrenheit of what degrees it is outside. I'm 100% sure it's not 32 degrees outside. And then the green is the dew point temperature. Whenever the dew point temperature and the Fahrenheit outside is the same temperature, that means it's 100% humidity. And it's really bad for thunderstorms. That's what happens for severe weather. Looks like the storm's in New Virginia. Yeah, I mean, there should be a thunderstorm. But in this area, it's kind of a bad sign because there's a chance for a lot of tornadoes tonight. That's why we're live. Now, a good old thunderstorm is good. It's a good thing, every now and then it's really cool to see. But when you start to get hail and damaging wind, it starts to become an issue. Yeah, that's what it really is. It's all fun and games until it happens. They might leave this here for this storm. Or at least extend it, bring it down. Well, they heard the tornado warning. I'm going to take a look around. like this is the only tornado warning at the moment. I am looking at these other storms down here. I found that spider. I'll be right back. Shoot. I got the spider. I dropped the spider. A lot of the stuff that you see right now is just hail. Yes. Yes, it can. We actually might have another one. So this thing is just getting ready to put down. It's probably getting ready to put down another one. So you got that little hook right there. Be pretty impressive if it does. You just have another favorable area for the storm. It's 59-59. It's 100% humidity near Newton. So all this stuff is hail. So these numbers right here is in diameter hail. So it's 1.2 inch diameter hail. Depending on what this one will do, there might be a strong chance that this one might produce. Still got a pretty good velocity signature. Just want to see what these storms are going to do. So what's bad is you have to go through this line. You got to go through the other line too as well. If you live over in this area, you still have storms that are coming from this area, coming this way. I was trying to see where the storm will. I think I am going to look up for. We're gonna see if we can, for Pleasant Hill, we're gonna see if we can find a video. Not seeing anything for damage yet. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any. That might be something right there. I don't think it is. What's the scan from this? 1035. 1034. Pretty sure it could be. We'll know in the next scan or so. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't know if this is a tornado or not. I don't know if that's debris. I don't think it is. It had to be at one point. This thing's getting ready to put down another one. We're just in a radar hole. We'll see in the next couple of scans if anything's going to be liable in this area. So I mean, there are a couple of areas that would be favorable. Now we're in the Louisiana looking at a couple of storms down here. I got a pretty good hail core on this storm in Louisiana. Actually, Texas. Oh, that's the Shreveport Tower. Times it 33. When was the last scan? 1042. Yeah, so this is unreliable. Correlation coefficient is done. Has to be tornado warned out at some point. Got a really nice hook. You have a really nice core. I think it's gonna do it. Well, what we'll do is keep on switching back and forth from Iowa to Texas, Louisiana. We'll keep on doing it that way. I'm still thinking that the storm will probably produce something. No, actually, not many. We were just looking at some of the storms down in Louisiana and Texas, but now I've rotated back up here to Iowa. There's an area of rotation that I'm looking at that is a unwarned area. There has no warnings. Actually, I do want to see it because I have turned off special weather statements. Oh, I have them on. It's not warned. The storm we're looking at right now is right here. I'm looking at a Storm Chaser's feed right now also. It looks like he's in Pleasant Hill right now. There does look to be there's like a couple of trees down in Pleasant Hill. So right now we're looking at a storm. You know, we have been looking at a storm for a very long time now. Just trying to see what the system's going to do. It is starting to bow out. I mean, it's starting to get that hook. What time is it? It's 2-minute old data. What I can do is I'm just going to show you my screen, my other screen right here. So this is the tree damage in Pleasant Hill. So that they're just fixing a tree right now. I'll keep you guys updated for what the damage is like. Still waiting to see what this area is going to do. So this tornado warning got extended for 2-inch in diameter hail and a radar indicated tornado warning. All right, so it's pretty obvious what's going to happen. Like, it can't be more obvious than that. You never see something like that. Look at that hook. Look at that hook. Wow. There's nothing yet on the ground, but we'll see something soon. Yeah. Nothing gets more obvious than that. I just have a feeling that this is going to go too as well. So that storm is starting to hook. Really good hail core. Yeah. No worries. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm live, to keep everyone safe and oh man, I can't talk right now. And help everyone understand what's coming next for this storm. I just want people to be warned and prepared. We're still in this radar hole here. Yeah, we'll try. I believe they should extend this enhanced risk. At least they should at least finish this off and extend it. They should extend it this far out. If you have the humidity this bad, then these storms are going to keep on popping up. So they should have extended the warning box for the enhanced risk. Where are we on the? Because we're past the significant severe for tornado. We're in the 5% box. I mean, it really can't get any obvious than that. I'll have to make this my thumbnail. So that would be a really good thumbnail right there for this stream. Looks like it has shrunk down a little bit. I would say that would be it right there. Because that's where velocity is at. So seeing it down on the ground. We're already seeing a debris signature. So yeah, you have 100% humidity, so it makes the storm even worse. 61 over 61. We're going to see where this updates. Looks like this thing has moved on. I'm assuming this is a start. Velocity couplet. The small tornado warning has just expired. I'm going to switch back. I'm going to go see that storm down in Louisiana. This will probably be allowed to expire. So the area of rotation we're looking at is right here. That's the area. Now, will it do something? We're going to see. We'll find out in the next couple of scans. What was that? We're going to see. There you go. There's that. I want to match it up. So here's our area of rotation. But just not showing any debris on correlation coefficient, which is a good thing. Nothing right now. This is old data. This is 4 minutes old data for velocity. I don't figure out what that is right there. Oh, that's nothing right there. That's just open. At least there's no debris showing, so that's could be a good sign or bad sign. Velocity though is just not looking good. No, this is not a tornado over here. If there was a tornado on the ground, it would be showing up in here. It would be right there. Since there's nothing, there's not. I just want to say thank you so much for all the likes that we've got tonight. The original goal was 5. We really smashed that goal today. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you again. We're at 11 likes so far. I'm trying to see what this thing will do the next couple of turns. Sorry about the lag. I think the National Weather Service is going to make that decision. whether or not they're going to extend this warning. The storm is still a pretty healthy storm. Because it's passing more favorable areas. But you still got 100% humidity. We're at 12 likes so far. Thank you guys so much. Now there might be a time where my stream might crash in a little bit because it's been doing that since I've gone past the 2-hour time. Sometimes it likes to crash, but don't worry, I'll have to relaunch the stream. If this connects, which it looks like it is, it has a chance that it's another tornado. What I can say is that in Pleasant Hill right now, the power is out. So you got this round of storms coming through. Looks like Des Moines is going to be slammed with another front of storms. We can call it a wave, second wave of storms. Are these moving at 50 miles an hour? So it will be in, said Waukee, 5 minutes, Clive, 10 minutes, Campbell in 10 minutes, said Urbandale, 12 minutes, Ryder in 13 minutes, Grimes in 13 minutes, Johnston 17 minutes, and Lovington in 17 minutes. At the rate this storm is moving at. I can say is that we're so close to 80 subscribers. We're only 2 away. Looks like this thing is going to be done. It just kind of dissipated. These storms are going to be doing. Would be pretty interesting. This thing tornadoes out. There's another radar tower nearby. Oh, looks like there's a hole down here in Arkansas. Looks like that tornado warning was allowed to expire. still far away, and it's very hard to tell what the next storm is going to be doing. But I can say this storm's really got a good hail core. Really nice hail core. We'll keep on switching back and forth to that area. There's all the storm chasers. Two-minute-old data. Next area of storms are going to be in this area. We're going to see what they're going to do. Storms. They really shouldn't be that severe or anything like that. It could change. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Looks like this thing will. We are getting some real sub-signatures and is it fan meter? Fan meter? It's all in Iowa. Nothing yet on correlation coefficient for these storms. The next couple of scans, maybe 5 scans from now, we're going to know what these storms are going to do. Looks like we are starting to see another hook. But we're in a radar hole since we're so close to the tower. So they probably are going to extend this special weather statement. This is 3-minute old data. We're just waiting for radar to update. Well, we got old data for velocity. 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. We got that Arkansas and then more in Arkansas. I have no idea what that. Well, the storm hasn't really in there. Because the hook that I'm looking at is right here. Come on, velocity. It's 5 minutes, 6 minutes old data for velocity. 7 minutes old data. Looks like it just updated. The signature I'm looking at is right here. There's a possibility, but not a very high possibility. Like we have another tornado warning. Or Arkansas. So not only did they have to put a special weather statement and then they severe thunderstorm warned the storm, but now they tornado warned the storm. Yeah. That would make sense. It would make sense. I mean, we actually might get a dual. That's a possibility. We could have a double. There's not much to see on high res. Is it correlation called the coefficient? All right. 13 likes so far. Thank you guys so much for all the likes that we're getting today for tonight. We're so close to 80 subscribers. We are only 2 away from 80 subscribers. Now, if you do subscribe to my channel, now like to other channels too, is that you can turn on this notification button. Now you'll be notified whenever you do to my channel or any other channels that you subscribe to with the notification button. So whenever I go live, you'll get a notification right away. This is 8-minute old velocity data. No, they're just, it's still 1 minute old velocity data. All these storm chasers are getting ready for tomorrow's event. Tornado warning's probably going to expire. I'm not focusing on it right now since these storms have my attention. We are getting that hook. Wow, we're at 80 subscribers. Thank you everyone so much for hitting that goal. Really means a lot. Probably say about just last month we were at 32 subscribers. We hit our goal. Our goal was 40 for this month, but 80 it's doubled. Thank you. Thank you everyone so much. We're currently looking at Shannon City right now. Still a radar hole. It's just a radar hole right now. Yes, so right, there's a new area of rotation right here. I have no idea what I'm doing. You can see that hook. The next goal that's out for subscriptions right now is 100. That goal can be hit whenever. We'll put it out for next month. How about that? Next month. Try to get 100 subscribers in May. Seems like a pretty good goal. It's going to be a little laggy right here. I do apologize about that. Just waiting for that storm to get out of that radar hole area, and then we can, for velocity. Still in a radar hole. We're not. I have to laugh at it. I have to. I mean, it's probably a normal town. Okay, so we're now looking at an area of concern. Radar has it. What is this velocity? Velocity is radar is up to date. Looks like this thing will be heading towards West Des Moines and then Des Moines. So this thing is now updated. It's got a pretty weak signature of velocity. Well, it looks like Cumming won't be hit by this storm. Got Norwalk. Yeah, you got the Des Moines International Airport. This is old data now. This is 3 minutes behind. Let's go look at tomorrow. So this is tomorrow's enhanced lookout. Pretty good area. This is all a 10% chance for tornado with EF2 or greater. So you have Oklahoma, you got Texas, you have Kansas, little bits of Nebraska, Missouri, and I was going to say Des Moines, but that's not. We're going to say Iowa. The plan is to be live tomorrow at the same time at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, or when I get home from work. Looks like we are getting a good velocity signature. There you go. We got all the storm chasers right there. They're moving down this way. Getting in position. No radar towers nearby. Pretty nice hail core. It's a small hail core for this storm. This is old data. Still got a lot of humidity in the atmosphere. It's not 100% humidity, but it's still in the 90s and 80%. It has just been updated. Well, there's nothing up here. The only interesting part is that this storm and the storms down south. Well, it's going to expire. We're in our radar hole here, so it's almost very hard to. They just replaced it with a severe thunderstorm warning. Unless, actually, that was still there. My bad. We've been live now for 3 hours. Just waiting for velocity to up. We're gonna keep on following this storm. I'll probably stay up another hour, and then after that, I'm gonna have to hit the bed. So I'm tired. I've been up since 10 o'clock this morning. It's like there's been a tornado warning issued for, is it Polk, Iowa? Yeah, it was that storm that we were looking at before. You know what's sad is that same town hit by a tornado before is in the same morning. Yeah, you can see that ball. You can see that little hook. At least there's no debris signature, so that's a good sign. We're gonna see where the storm is going, so it can do a so yeah, radar indicated rotation. It's moving southeast at 45 miles an hour. So we're in a radar hole, so everything's going to look all distorted. So it's going to be in these locations in about Des Moines. It's going to be in 6 minutes. Is it Sonwood? 11 minutes. Norwoodville, 12 minutes. Is it Bossier? 13 minutes. Capitol Heights, 14 minutes. Is it Berwick? 14 minutes. White Oak, 15 minutes. Altoona, 17 minutes. And Bondurant, 21 minutes. There's nothing on. We're just in a radar hole, so it looks like this thing dissipated. We have old data. We're 2 minutes behind. And velocity looks really good down here for Murray, Iowa. Theron. I have no idea what that is right there. This town. Starts with an O. Totally forgot. I have a big bucket of heads here. And then the worst type, they're the pop rocks warheads. We'll have to give a new color a try. So this is the area. I don't like that. We're doing back to purple. It's more of a friendly color. That's the area that we're looking at, and purple just kind of blends in a little bit with the radar. That's the area we're watching. This thing would be rain wrapped. Got a nice inflow. Pretty sure this Des Moines storm is going to expire. The main focus should be down here. There's a big storm. We may have the formation of a tornado down here. It's an unwarned system. What time frames are we at? This is old data. This is all old data. I got to update velocity. Velocity is 6 minutes old, and correlation coefficient is 4 minutes old. And together they equal 10. It looks like correlation coefficient has been updated, but not velocity. Trying to look at what the next plan is for these storms. So we're almost 10 minutes out with no update. Yeah, they're probably just gonna. This is also old data. They're probably just gonna publish it when they have that scan ready. To be as updated. Some base, there we go for base velocity. Now you know why we're watching that area. Twelve 13. This whole thing is rain wrapped, so it'll be impossible to see this thing, and it's also nighttime too, so dark outside. Pretty nice storm though. Looks like velocity is just updated, has been updated. I think that was a bad idea. No debris signature on velocity. This tornado warning will probably be allowed to expire unless the storm decides to act up. Which these storms are really, yeah, well, the storm is starting to pull its act together again. It's really nothing. We are getting something on reflectivity. I know it might seem there's nothing going on right now, but there is. You got some hail going down, you got thunder and lightning, you got the storm that's doing suspicious things right now. There's that hook. We're just gonna see where the storm's gonna go. There'll probably severe thunderstorm warn the storm. That thing looks like a camel. Looks like the tornado warning has just expired. Come on, update reflective then. So as this thing gets on the radar tower, it's going to be more visible to radar. Here's what happens when you max smooth radar. This makes it look like that. What? No, I'm really tired. I've been up for almost, what is it, maybe 10 or 11 hours now. I usually range about, 15,000 steps a day. Already waiting for the next update. Come on, update. What probably happened for the National Weather Service is that the people who are working right now, there's probably not a lot of people working right now for night shift. Oh, you have something right here on coalition coefficient. Probably a little spin up. Actually, never mind. That'd be nothing. Actually, I wouldn't know that because the radar has not been updated. I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to get off for the night. I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing, leaving a like. It really means a lot. I'll be live tomorrow at, what is it, like, yeah, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in the next one.